my name is Samiksha. Today I am going to read lesson number 1.4, Journey to the West. When we read the word Journey to the West, we naturally started thinking about a journey to the western countries like England and America. But West is a relative term for countries to our east. We are the West. This particular journey that we are going to read about was actually a journey from China to our own countries. It was made by the famous 7th century traveler Junnar. In those days, traveling from China to India was not an easy task. One had to travel thousands of miles on foot or horseback, crossing deserts, crossing snow-clad mountains, crossing strange, unfamiliar regions, using roads where bandits and robbers who would wait. But Yuan Chong had a dream. He wanted to take Buddhist scripture from India to his homeland in China. It was like a pilgrimage to him. Yuan Chong undertook the long and difficult journey to follow his dream. For 17 long years, he kept on traveling, suffering many hardships on the way. He traveled across the Gobi Desert, then along the Tian Shan Mountains range and on along the Silk Road, through regions that are now Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan and Pakistan. Before he came to India, he traveled to many parts and gathered many important manuscripts. The way back home was also equally difficult, but Yuan Chong managed to reach China safely along with the scripture. This was a great achievement. It was almost unbelievable, so much so that people thought that the gods and supernatural powers had helped Yuan Chong in his quest. This gave rise to many interesting folktales. Century later, an epic novel called Journey to the West was written about this famous pilgrimage. The novel made use of many of the folktales. The novel and the stories in it are still very popular. The novel tells us that there are many demons and evil powers who are able to kill and gobble up the holy monk. Who would save him? Who would vanquish the demons? Will the guardian deity, who is the goddess of mercy, has seen to that she has assigned this task to 3 special people. Sun Wukong are the monkey king, Zhu Baji are Percy, and Shah Wuzik are saint priests. No, these 3 characters are no saints. In fact, thought that all have supernatural powers. They are no troublemakers. So the gods have thrown them out of heaven. However, the kind deity Ganyan has offered each of them one more chance. If you help the holy monk in his pilgrimage to India, if you use your powers for this good work, then you may need return to heaven. That is way. The 3 characters have agreed to be Yuan Chong's disciples and to help Yuan Chong in his difficult journey. And sure enough, they have many written, thrilling, exciting, and sometimes humorous adventure on the way. The Holy Land, India. The most powerful among the 3 disciples is Sun Wukong. Everything about him is extraordinary. He was bent winds below over a huge stone egg on the flower fruit mountains. He is able to transform himself in 72 different ways. Not only that, but he can also transform each of these hairs started into any living or non-living thing of his choice. He is as you wish gold banded cudgel, but it can grow as big as a pillar supporting the sky, but at other times it becomes as tiny as a needle. Then the monkey king just takes it away behind his ear. Sun Wukong can travel thousands of kilometers in just one somersault. In can walk through fire, travel under water, and feel into any place at will. His body is as hard as a diamond, so no one and nothing can injure him. Is a God gauge, fiery eyes, have X-ray vision, no one can deceive him. Sun Wukong is bare and intelligent, but he is also trickster. He loves to have fun, and some of his superpowers help him to just that. He has vast which can search in anything, or anyone can simply point at a look and open it. He is very, very quick and very big and very teeny at a blink. You can imagine how he must have teased us. his enemy using these tricks. If you want to read about adventure that Wukong and the companions and head over the way, you will find the stories in the English translation of Journey to the West. Some of the stories have also been told into films. What would you like better to have the historical account of Yeonshong travels or to read the fantastic stories of Sun Wukong? Maybe you should read both or find out what you like better to happy reading. Thank you.